Surely Keir Starmer has to take responsibility for the death of a grandfather who seemingly took his own life in prison after being sentenced to 32 months behind bars for his involvement in the disorder over the summer. Peter Lynch, 61, allegedly took his own life in HMP Moorland in Doncaster. That's according to The Telegraph. He pleaded guilty to violent disorder and abusing police. But I think it's worth looking at what Mr Lynch actually did to get such a long sentence. So here's a video of some of that incident.
No, get back now! Get back! Get back now! Get back!
Scum! Praying for our children. I pray for my children. I pray for my children.
He called police scum. He apparently referred to asylum seekers as child killers and rapists, and he said that MPs, the media and some other groups were corrupt. Now, look, I'm not condoning everything he said or did, and I don't think anyone is. But he didn't do anything violent. He didn't set fire to anything. He didn't attack anyone. He had diabetes, thyroid issues, angina, and had recently suffered a heart attack. Did he deserve 2 years, 8 months behind bars? Was that not a death sentence? Sending a very unwell man to prison with the word racist plastered all over his back? If he did take his own life, was he not on suicide watch? Let's not forget that Keir Starmer, in my view, lent on the judges to dish out extremely long sentences.
Over 400 people now have been arrested, 100 have been charged, some in relation to online activity, and a number of them are already in court. And I'm now expecting substantive sentencing before the end of this week. That should send a very powerful message to anybody involved, either directly or online.
The Home Office then arguably committed contempt of court on a grand scale by already saying that everyone arrested was guilty, which will have heaped more pressure on the judges. The judge who sentenced Mr Lynch is Jeremy Richardson. Well, let's have a little look at him. So, apparently, he is the master of the Inner Temple LGBTQ+ Society. He's previously handed out a suspended sentence to a woman who killed a cyclist. She admitted dangerous driving. A 58-year-old man actually died. The lady who killed him got a 2-year suspended sentence. Judge Richardson also gave a suspended sentence to a man who admitted 4 counts of indecency with a child, 2 counts of causing or inciting a child under the age of 13 to engage in sexual activity, and sexual assault of a child under 13. He also asked the media not to name the sex offender so that his anonymity would be protected. Are those crimes not much worse than what Mr Lynch did? We asked Judge Richardson to explain the discrepancy in his sentencing. He has not yet responded. Keir Starmer put massive pressure on the judges to dish out long sentences. He labelled people with genuine concerns about immigration as far-right racist thugs. He let violent thugs out of prison so that people like Mr Lynch could be squeezed into a cell. He created what many think are political prisoners. And now one of them, Mr Lynch, is dead. His children don't have a father. His grandchildren don't have him as a granddad anymore. Now, it means that more people have died in prison than died as a result of the riots. People on the hard left, like Hope Not Hate's Nick Lowles, who tweeted out what appears to be genuine misinformation, actually, that was, in my view, quite likely to cause violence and harm, have gone unpunished. The woman who threw a milkshake at Nigel Farage has pleaded guilty in court today. Will she get 32 months in prison? The question is this, OK? When Sir Keir Starmer said this...
Over 400 people now have been arrested, 100 have been charged, some in relation to online activity, and a number of them are already in court. And I'm now expecting substantive sentencing before the end of this week. That should send a very powerful message to anybody involved, either directly or online.
Was he signing a death sentence for Peter Lynch?